The day you stop doubting your worth. Have you ever looked at yourself and felt like you're not enough? Not smart enough? Not talented enough? Not good enough to reach your goals? And no matter what you do, that feeling stays in the background, quietly holding you back. You compare yourself to others. You question your abilities. You start believing that maybe you're just not meant for more. But one day, something changes. You get tired. Tired of doubting yourself. Tired of holding yourself back. Tired of believing a story that was never true. And in that moment, you make a decision to stop doubting your worth. Not because everything is perfect, not because you suddenly have all the answers, but because you finally realize something powerful. Your worth was never the problem. The problem was the way you saw yourself. You've been measuring your value based on results, based on other people's opinions, based on how far ahead others are. But your worth is not something you earn. It's something you already have. And the moment you understand that, everything begins to change. You stop seeking validation. You stop comparing your journey. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into others' expectations. Instead, you start showing up as you are. You take action, even when you're unsure. You speak, even when your voice shakes. You try, even when you're afraid of failing. Because you no longer see yourself as not enough. You see yourself as someone who is growing. And growth changes everything. You start building confidence, not from perfection, but from progress. You start trusting yourself, not because you never fail, but because you don't quit. And slowly, that voice in your head begins to change. From "I can't do this" to "I'm learning." From "I'm not good enough" to "I'm getting better." That's the day your life starts to shift. Not when the world changes, but when you change the way you see yourself. So if you've been doubting your worth, remember this. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to be perfect to be valuable. You just need to believe that you are enough. Because the moment you stop doubting your worth is the moment you start becoming who you were meant to be.